From San Francisco's Marina District to all across the Bay Area tonight, small landlords say they've reached a breaking point. Rent collection is down substantially, and California's eviction moratorium is set to expire at the end of January.
KPIX5's Susie Steimle talked to small property owners who say they don't want to evict their tenants, but if they can't collect rent soon, they'll have no choice.
And we are here waking up every day trying to figure out how to house people.
It's language you'd expect to hear from tenants' rights groups.
Are you saying that you think housing is a human right?
I think shelter is a human right, and I think that we're the richest country in the world and we can afford to shelter our people.
But these are real estate investors and small landlords. They're panicked about the prospect of evicting their tenants.
An eviction is of a last resort. I mean, it costs tens of thousands of dollars. It takes an inordinate amount of time and energy. Nobody wants to do an eviction.
They're urging lawmakers to give their tenants cash or rental vouchers so they don't have to push people out.
This isn't going to break the real estate industry for the large landlords. It might ruin the retirement and ruin the livelihood of a small landlord, and that's a real risk.
The CDC's eviction moratorium expires on December 31st. California's expires at the end of January. Rent collection has dropped from 80.4% nationally at this time last year to 75.4%. Meanwhile, tenants are fleeing urban centers left and right.
I've even seen properties where they've dropped the rent 50% and they still can't fill up the units.
San Francisco has a very big problem now. You know, with Twitter announcing they're going to be remote and Facebook allowing for remote and Salesforce allowing for remote, you're going to have a lot of folks that choose not to come back to San Francisco.
The risk is that we have a cascading disaster.
There's concern of a repeat of what we saw in 2008, small landlords being pushed out and investors buying even more property here.
And that's not healthy for our rental market and for our real estate industry. So this is about protecting renters and also protecting our small mom and pop landlords to make sure that they can continue to exist.
It's telling me it's not just an affordability problem out the gate, you know. There's something wrong with the system as a whole.
So the CEO of Realty Mogul, who you saw in the story there, says she worries that this is a violation of contract law. That normally how it works is if a tenant can't pay, the landlord gets their property back. And with the eviction moratorium in place, that's simply not happening. And she worries that that could drive more landlords out of the industry. Ken and Liz.
Yeah, Susie, so what steps have lawmakers taken to protect these small landlords?
So Senator Scott Wiener tried to introduce a bill that would give small landlords some tax credits that they could sell, but it didn't pass. So right now there's not anything planned in California to specifically target small landlords. There is a proposal to extend the eviction moratorium that would help tenants. That was introduced earlier this week, and it would extend the moratorium through January 2022.
And those landlords are still on the hook to their banks every month, for the most part. Susie, thank you for that. We'll keep sending your stories and your ideas project home at cbs.com and see all of Susie's reporting on our website.